It's a new year, new vibe, new energy,
new
everything. But unfortunate situation, and I say vibe in the movie.
Exactly.
In fact,
Exactly.
there's someone I cry say me call office, me free office bay. The security personnel told me say Pole be parking in the bus. Sorry, or be parking in the
motorbike. No,
see or say or kwaba ababefa.
The motorbike is still there.
The motorbike is still there.
Silver Sports.
And me say who on any money pictures na trending na omudi agro no.
Yeah. Me adeba kwa I would like to plead to the general public and say sa the picture na the pre-wedding picture no na wife no.
Yeah.
Be yanko munya isa picture share.
Silver 98.3 FM.
I agree.
The wife no come.
It puts
yes.
It puts the wife in a very difficult
situation.
Already a difficult situation.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sa picture no say ono nko pole no nko image it's normal but the wife no count kebe sre say ka enjoy ko kakra because
let's respect.
Yes o san de nipa no ko share another kana. Oh, it brings back some good memories. I remember we hona emo.
A breadwinner, and a full-time father.
Sure.
When's the last time you didn't come off air? Me say fatherhood in a full-time.
You live.
Say more Ghana justice here. More you live. You can me ba my bread. You live. You do kotna ma me call.
Ma ba betwa so.
Asa ba be show. Full-time father. Grand nine.
Easy.
And some. Men can we men to sebi. Stupid person we are taking a life.
Yeah,
men to sebi.
Silver 98.3 FM.
Will take the law into his own hands and end the life of another. Men to sebi.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Me want to sebi.
Yes. And mean sure be me can emphatically sebi. What dey me ko kan twina anhwa.
Omo niam na omo ye no. Eyin krasesem.
Yeah.
Ene ye dambo, ye damsem ummodama wonye sa muade na wo ye no.
Yeah, nti Honorable Kofi Adams him say utie.
Sure.
And then the Ministry of Defense.
Yes.
National Security.
Yes.
I think say I open up portal to discover and loot out a lot of things.
Exactly.
When I could be in your masu kaka. Ye football na ye see enye we ye kan de bia na mo de atare na ye kama de bia na makoto wallpaper na mo de atare so. You see wallpaper na why and normal kadai no e bugu. I open up a lot of things. And I agree with some people. It's about time I see in soccer football.
Sure.
Near reset. Who say they be a mechan? I said, yen fire and some kind of football.
Friends and cronies now.
Silver 98.3 FM.
Dawson. We can't speak truth to power.
Somewhere last year.
Yeah.
Nyamin kwa Max Okonodu. And I last 2 years. Before Kwatano.
Last year.
Last year.
Before.
He almost faced a similar fate.
Yeah.
Yedin kophobia nim bae katakata menim si achom ekosi sen. We almost lost the coach.
Yeah.
You lose fan.
Memma Shadrack video bi amana show na we amame.
Silver Sports.
Ene Tamale City.
Okay, I remember that was last 2 years division.
It's 3
at
years.
the divisional level and
Division 1.
Division 1.
Abra Tamale City ban so atrebo mu game wie o mo ko.
Yeah.
Di so atreman for no the year Tamale City for no. Me de be ma Shadrack na Shadrack show. Say video. Ti so atre anopana me kan sem bi. Unim ho na wo se unim mo.
Sa compounded. Just 10 days or some days ago na you be charge you against media.
Yeah. Unim mo na wo se unim mo.
In fact.
Omo do ko hye twemasi krom mo na. Omo nya do ko hye.
98.3 FM.
Unim be on park no.
Omo hinterland no.
Omo do ko hye. Omo do ko hye.
Say omo me mini
Silver
Joe ya she me brambesra omo na
on the Sunyane Brekum road.
Yeah.
O ya be run so atretan na bia ntum na ye fere bi twumasi krom.
Okay.
Junction so woman be fufu coded to be shop.
Nice one.
Nti wana amamfo gina no mo didi asa no makọ.
More fire.
From junction so to stadium no. Who used to car kra na it will take you about 15 minutes.
Car so ntanko ho.
No. Enebo na ye ba na ho na ho de obi ho mo kopede. Etino nese park na dan so ate kro no mu twan. No. And so many do ko show no mo say mo say hunu na se a.
There are many questions than answers to all this club licensing.
And then
security.
Sanko for we na sanko for omo ko yesa ni we no. Omo ko park omo nsem tia omo ntia o. They don't pay.
Omo go bebrebe sa.
Silver Sports.
Omo ntia me say I can say it on authority. That is why they got problem with Eric Alagide.
98.3 FM.
Eric and Chema.
No.
Football professionally, I was been the free division.
Oh, yeah, effective
Good.
guy. I know him.
Good.
He will leave no stone unturned. Oh, yeah, Nejuma.
Enra postia DB. Nani pantiase. Baby, why you doing komo? Oh, yeah, no,
after we see
I know say God is good. People never understood him. Wow. Later on, Bechem said, Anka Sambre no kono, and Kasembe pan or Beka, and Timube no Kobetrim.
No. Could have sold his reputation.
That is it.
Because the burden career of Eric, saying Eric is
Kono. And sweat on lawlessness, no does mutim too much.
Honest football administrators.
Omutim lawlessness, no dosun, as a penny be an team nano. Lawlessness, dosun, sweat team no, supporters or players so, lawlessness, indiscipline. And I'm going to do some. I've been out track was up as all we do.
They have the rumors say, but say, honorable
Silver 98.3 FM.
Or in say free football must unya return.
And you know, Yakubia, after I've been so use a free.
I mean,
what's now? I'm Yakubia. I've been one who says they said, oh, use a free may. And the young Kubianka who knew some free.
Coffee. Oh dear.
Shouldn't hit. Oh, my hit in the barrier. I'm what? Bra.
So Joe, Fache now. It's.
Sadoa.
Kaka.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro.
Net is saying.
Oh, I don't need to.
Future stars will be away.
Oh, I crack. No,
some food them and Pessimity be of campo.
The future star, you have 4 seasons. Division 1, but your grounds are one of the grounds are okay.
Sure.
Yet 10 me to 5-2. But one thing I said will be create 3 new create.
Yeah.
I mean,
Silver Sports.
Roman, when I said I will be Bobo no Bofia. Per se by hook or crook, Obofia there.
Yeah.
And the best right say when you victory. And your boss Manchester United that can film Man City even under the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson or 26.
Silver 98.3 FM.
You see over there your Bobo Krana study any in a perimeter. So what I see Ben players in the Ben will be but
sure.
Almost give that to the extent say and then I will lose Sofia or China who's waiting a question will be on the fee. It didn't now both here. Now who's a game no I was so used to any other foul means. Yeah. Now where they get 3 points. 80 they see any day.
It is what many
I we know are weeping. What you say? 80 new quite so but me feel say our FA no almost demonstrate enough anger with regards to the application and enforcement of the rules. I do wish I say over 2 decades.
Oh dear meba. Your befia. Your baby this uncle mono.
I say
my position general manager. Future stars.
More fire.
Yeah.
So Joe,
Silver Sports.
Team security.
And the club licensing regime no. Either say oh see you are now general manager. And in our case, you know, general manager and running the day-to-day affairs of the club.
Right.
GM,
yes.
GM1, GM1,
Silver Sports.
Very important. The pound quan they more pressure. No matter the base posthumously Biano. Nipa no we know ultimate find man come.
Exactly. That is my point.
The police escort na mobile.
I think say videos I have shared so far. And in narrations, no report I hear from Swatre no. I clear say yes serious say you per se the corporate no you don't family kwan so easier for us to detect them.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm okay accord you know kobo friendly match. Satana area maso kred na ho.
Yes.
Na said na wuchiri mu na ufri main road no na ho na. Ekro bi ani ho. I say a land kese na opani na kwaje. And what about Quay Stadium and green grass and why astroturf and why residential facilities quarantine we project na
a huge project
but in the entire nipa bonifo bi omo no agyegremu epe di bone e de abata sa project
Silver 98.3 FM
honorable Ignatius Bafowa
yeah
ono a anantiman control mama o ma ginisem because no more threaten say e ba park dey betu eska na ento abama san hunu be sheni mu into 20 months yan
say na sometimes
that is it because say another say MP team
to the penny
sadia no ho say MP team ti e ba park you
monko na mo team
you say you better get fee.
Yes. And the Karela United. Hanya MPT. Never na Idris no crampo no. And then that's what ben no.
And no
Karana so obo fear
and no administration be buy ya. They wanted to instill say MP Timo say ye Timo there be.
You have to do.
We have to do what is right. And the
right.
supporters in solidarity as administration.
I no quite a flimsy excuse to give in the first place because MP so many clubs that also even when you go to Hawaii United.
Yeah.
Peter Mewu. That is also a politician.
Clearly, the people there, they don't
deserve
this level of football.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
Is that war?
Yes, kakra bi ni emrefi na yembetua all right quick man is snappy yanko foreign front, you know, there is a lot happening in the American world of sports. Senior brana ya medidi kind, you know, and measure BB on the Super Bowl build up and then my NBA trade, you know.
Okay.
You can't NBA trader, it is a football, you can't transfers. Now Super Bowl ne build up, you know, it's simple, man, it's snappy. We are about 6 days into the main Super Bowl. And I said the Super Bowl I be born on Sunday. Now Ankonyo Bia said the team last 2 seasons or Kansas City Chiefs. Then they be me become who has na Patrick Mahomes.
Silver 98.3
against
FM.
last 2 seasons finalist, the Philadelphia Eagles. And the reason why I'm so proud about this, you know, matchup, you know, baby, my stance, baby, I'm a
yes.
Black excellence. Quarterbacks me winning, you know, sebi omo we de ni tuntum. Menka sebi omo ye tuntum.
Sure.
And they have stood the test of time. Omo prove a lot of people wrong that indeed the American sports, you know, most of the great American athletes are black.
Yeah.
So gradually it will change the status quo and then it will cement a legendary status. You name him say, share the history of the NFL in terms of the most successful, one of the greatest, and I said the greatest player of all time. Dodwana Ekodima, a branch friend Tom Brady, or white.
Yeah.
Waji championship ne Mako 7. And then Joel Montana, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning. Omunyina ye white folks ewo honum. But now no, the crop of players, quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends,
Silver,
that is positions now in the NFL no, bebre na akoye black. And there's some money special ne say Patrick Mahomes say utimi buama ne Kansas City Chiefs ne just Sunday we are. Oma be the first team in NFL history. Oma je Super Bowl na twaso miensa ibin sida. Not in the prime of Tom Brady and in England Patriots. Not in the time of Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, any Joel Montana in the 90s and in the early 2000s. I know teams in our form no. Or meant me form team in Anje. But this guy, last two years or sign contract be I know be can once for 10 years worth $450 million. They be a many Americans me say men can call me say me bano obedi jumedi American sports can obedi $450 million and top class baby or Europe a on contract for 10 years. Or sign contract new year LeBron James kwa ebi tweetika say minua wen yin share with you mama. Yes, because our $450 million
98.3 FM.
Indeed, this is how it is against the Philadelphia Eagles led by Jalen Hurts. Honestly, one of the young rising quarterbacks on also sorry what tasty final nibida and then also be tasty final nibium. Will they get their revenge? Will the dynamics come into play? Will the Chiefs defense stand resolute? And arrivals nibini yeah born with New Orleans. I want a Super Bowl 59 no ebebaso. Abrantie Kendrick Lamar omo mo hip hop fans no munim Kendrick Lamar on ebe perform. Into team of the Kansas City Chiefs omedru New Orleans onum the same as Philadelphia Eagles. Into this week here, build up to the Super Bowl, me the details, me the history, me the analysis ni nya beba na Saturday proper.
Right.
Me rua game ni mankasa. Na ya twaso e dijuma. Omo wie ya 2 weeks after na NBA All-Star ne so aba. Now let's get to the NBA proper. In season NBA normally trade ekoso. Off season so discussions ekoso.
Silver 98.3
transfers
FM.
as simple as that me da say. But kind of trade, you know, and how we see transfer players, you know, at times, the other sport lovers, you know, because it's more of swaps, it's more of midway akwaji, more of exchanges. But in the history of the game, you know, so I could picture one now, fine. In the history of the game, you know, in season, trader I involve 2 top all-star players.
Okay.
And are all NBA players or must switch it from Ahase to her. Now a 3-team trade. Intimate teams involved near Los Angeles Lakers with team.
Yeah, sure.
Dallas Mavericks last season finalist. And then team friend Utah Jazz. Now trade and the details nini. Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, we muna initiate trade. I mean started from a honey better said. Dallas Mavericks. Abrante Luka Doncic.
Silver 98.3
one of the
FM.
finest players in the NBA.
Yeah.
High scoring.
Yeah.
Proper basketball. Oboni Odini Jumedieno as a point guard in football or attacking midfielder number 10. Check pass, assist, she goals. Dallas Mavericks, Eddie Luka Doncic, Eddie Max Kleber, Eddie Markieff Morris, call Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
Aqua G players in TT. Omo kwa J.
Doncic eba beka LeBron.
Doncic eba beka LeBron ho.
Fantastic.
Max Kleber eba beka LeBron ho. Markieff Morris eba beka LeBron ho. Lakers. Na Lakers for nso Eddie Anthony Davis. Ne ho fefe tintin eni achi mi bebre, one of the most handsome NBA guys.
Yeah.
Or a power forward. Tintin oji ani mo sabo defensive ye pa. Na omasa de Max Christie aka ho ama Dallas. Na afei 2029 first round pick. Send your selective free college no.
Silver
Omo de no so baako
98.3
aka
FM.
ho e de ama team e friend Dallas. Na afei uko Utah Jazz a omo so benya Jalen Hood chef no. Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles Clippers. 2025 second round pick baako this year.
Okay.
Na Dallas enso asenya second round pick 2025. But the most involved, Lakers,
Sure.
any team a friend of Dallas.
Yeah.
Now let's look at the long term and the short term. In the short term, a boy Lakers power.
Okay.
Because LeBron age 39 years. I think so will be 40 next month or next 2 months or so. Now here Abrante Luka Doncic 25.
Sure.
LeBron ebe fading, you will need another face. You will need player who build the franchise on into Luka Doncic. Short term fits perfectly. Say LeBron be kona na say initially this year a good. Gaining results
Silver,
because in the output
98.3
of Abrante FN Luka Doncic last season on a scoring champion.
Yeah.
Ka football at say goal king or share points chain will be. Now in the long run Anthony David's age ni so bebre but the injury records. And then Max Christie, so a young enterprising player. Ono so be kan ho e boa team e friend Dallas Mavericks together with Kyrie Irving e boa pa. So in the long term they can look to build up whilst team e friend Lakers in the long term LeBron said free they will have to reconstruct another team e boa Abrante e friend Luka Doncic. So that's the dynamics. Now you hear how they could line up. The shadow mami the next image now Ombesia lining up. It's the say no Urem will Lakers new look nini omno mo da so kama
Fantastic.
me mo the answer Shadrack mama the second new look no for Dallas so there no omo da so omo blue and white already Klay Thompson was splash brother back experienced sharpshooter 3-pointer out free Golden State Warriors so by together with Abrante Fenny
FM.
Now Shadrack mama image na players no na quickly minka football one sem kakra bi na me fancy na Joe Walembra now say na Dallas team na ebeye Abra Anthony Davis abeka ho no. This is how they will start. Small forward and now point guard ebeye Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Klay Thompson ebeye wide man. And I say we shooting forward. Ono aso betimi abo as a point guard. No when you Quentin Grimes. Now when you Anthony Davis as your power forward.
Yes.
Then Daniel Gafford as your defensive or your center. Then Lakers with team no say ebeye Luka Doncic, ebe scoring forward, point guard. Austin Reeves, and so be shooting forward, the same thing. LeBron James bebo as power forward, center, experience, free roll.
Everything.
Then ubenya Dorian Finney-Smith, one of the young enterprising guys, almost also a free mover. Then you get Jason Hayes.
Silver,
So
98.3
this is how
FM.
The team Lakers and the team Dallas are going to line up. Ebe very exciting. We live to see the other benefit in the championship and eventually the obeji wo honum. Now let's get to football.
Okay.
Now kakra. So it brings this trade and also bring it the end of an era for LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Say Shadrack enye quickly no fair no mame na menye no 20 seconds the end of an era between LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Now omo mienu no omo partnership no nyoma e wo free mu nie.
Sure.
2020 NBA champions, COVID champions.
Yeah.
Then okay, COVID champions. Omumienu Obia average 25 and 10 in the finals. That is 25 points, 10 rebounds, or 10 assists in the finals. First ever NBA Cup. The last season, your boy Emirates for Abisum.
Yeah.
One LeBron James in the combined J. 159-92 record playing together, which is 63.1%. Omumienu Bobo, no winning games 157, Elusu 92.
Silver 98.3
feature
FM.
8-time All-Star selections in total, 7 All-NBA selections in total, and then they made 4 out of 5 post seasons together.
Okay.
A very successful partnership.
Right.
Now, Ebe Luka Doncic and then LeBron James. A new era begins. Now let's get to football quickly. Namin fancy. Omame Marcus Rashford Honyemano.
Yeah.
I think it's about time we call it done for Rashford with Manchester United. Even though say a loan with obligation to buy. But I think per where he stands and per what he has done, I will argue this on any day. The last time I share say he is not a failure. In fact, he is to be considered one of the legends of Manchester United. Take it or leave it.
Legend.
He is a legend. Or if I say he is a living legend, so on free.
Yeah.
Because to be Mac born and bred, that is a typical Manchester born
Silver
free.
98.3
club
FM.
for spending over 20 years for club in him and having made these numbers: 426 matches, 138 goals, 63 assists, 33 Premier League goal involvement versus the big six. In any other name, a big name, big game Rashford. Sure. And then 5 major trophies. Countless life change through his activism and cry off the field. Because off the field, it was special. Now bring it all together. He moves to Aston Villa. He tried to move outside of Europe. And Aston Villa and the NTR John said, Omo pe and an willing say, Omo betting meetis and demands no pen. Into chinchini and Aston Villa no nyai. So it should give him a reality check again. If he wants to end football on a high note and still pay his dues to the sport or so or penna, it's about time he set up and let go of the field incidents and
Silver
character change.
98.3
Rashford
FM.
on your bad player. It's all about attitude and character. The entire Ruben Amorim a character and attitude. He expects a lot from this guy, not to mention only Zlatan Abobo, only Rooney Abobo, only Van Persie Abobo, only Edson Cavani Abobo,
Cristiano Ronaldo,
only Cristiano Ronaldo Abobo twice. Okay, once say time Ronaldo buy no. Game biom na here. Yeah, Pobi Amana be Manchester United captain Sinabo. No, I the Rooney ye biaji team a scene in Aswa. Ozenka Rashford no consistently. The problem is say inconsistent.
Sure.
Now walk up Obeba. How do you get your name on the England squad list? Change your character, lift up your game, and make sure you finish on a high note. So that is it with Marcus Rashford. Rashford out, who comes in? Now the conundrum surrounding Manchester United in here. They are still pushing for Matthias Tel or more Manchester United updates.
Yeah.
Silver
Transferring
98.3 FM.
They can still push it through the door. That is option 1. Option 2, we are reporting, and I say it is being said, say Nkunku be stay per reporter for about time the Maya.
Yes.
So that door also is open. Now Manchester United, so when Timian secure Tel and secure Nkunku, the only option is on Meko Academy. No makofu be aba. You be so precious in so. The names being mentioned is that your forward line, I have 4 forwards. Anthony Rashford, sorry. You were Zegzi, you were Hoyland, you were Garnacho, and you were I've forgotten this forward. You were 4 forwards available now. Sebaku Prape, either Sebako for Paulo Bancheri or Academy, and Achido Obi Martin, the Kofani free us now, which sets them up for high level of pressure they may not recover from it because Omube Ramsey, a Manchester club near Dahono, Yemfan Che Yemfen free. Either they overcome the early pressure and learn on the job, or in the summer, Manchester United be train. Then you go Kereso, say Victor Simono, Yakofanaba. And yes, Adia is die situation. But the loss against Crystal Palace, 20 seconds now, this, it was all bent on coach FN Ruben Amorim. I think it's a game plan or the coin. Your match strategy, your game plan, the game plan was wrong. Obo, Ahmad, any Kobe Mainu in the Europa League.
Yes.
The intensity, the dynamics, SSI, you control the game, they open up the spaces, almost create a lot of chances. What about the Premier League intensity and also dynamics near different? You still play them both without a striker. I think it's a certain team need up to fail.
Okay.
So that is it with Ruben Amorim. Obe experimenti bebre a pre-season or a pre-season or so let's give him room to make a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
Or call it shots near gradually I won't say Ineos Akofam you be can but it's all about pre-season. Manchester United fans should fasten their seatbelts. Say relegation idiot. A year can you be fetch to Sky and quantum come up.
I'm a vegetarian.
You be fetch to Sky. More relaxing.
You what was fetch to Sky?
Give it to Sky. Be fetch to Sky.
Amorim.
Yeah. Debbie.
Amorim.
Hey, manager about mid-season over more we saying. Yeah, but Eja the Manchester Blue Hole. And my fan no crown to so. For the first time in a long while. Man City are conceding goals to Manchester United.
Yes.
They say you new mono position in assessor. You mean we are san. Kaka.
But I say Mr. Emmanuel Tufo and I attend Kano live on Silver 98.3. It is 51 after 1. Ewo fidiam hanum yegusu a Sports Center Jumadi no na yede bro. No miensa na yebe sori nkonya so na Silver Super Drive no abeto aso. Mame kona femine se Joel. So emonkomo Joel,
Kaka.
Sure.
Silver 98.3
FM. The most marketable, most competitive league. That is the Premier League. Now, the community and so
the most competitive.
Yeah, exactly. There's no debate over this.
Sure.
Oh yeah.